a mom is not an easy thing. And when it has to be a mom who lived all her life for Christ, what do you have to do? You just have to celebrate her exit, make sure it's glamorous, make sure it's fun-filled, make sure lots and lots and lots of good people come to felicitate with you and say, farewell, Mama. And Dickiness Bosede Akinbobola, that is who she is. The mother of Lagos big boy who doesn't like to be in the news. We're talking about no other person than Gbenga Akinbobola. He needs little or no introduction. He's sophisticated, he's handsome, he's rich. And this is a message for all the rich big boys in Lagos. When Gbenga Akinbobola started sending invitation out that he's going to celebrate the exit of his mom, many people said, wow, Mama surely deserved it. You know why? Mama lived in one of the most luxurious apartments, house built by Gbenga Islander. It was a huge surprise that he did for his mom before Mama breathed his last. You need to see how Mama dresses to go to church. In fact, Tomba sọ pé abiyamọ tó gbégbèsè ayé rere, ìyá yìí ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀. And today we have to put him on hot seat. It's not easy to get him to talk. He's shy. He's rich, but he does not just like being in the news. Of course, we love to catch them. You know how we do it now. So you look so handsome.
Thank you so much.
And we know you're grieving. We know it's not easy, but we find solace in the fact that Mama lived a good life.
Yeah.
It's not easy. For we Muslims, they'll say it's good to die on Thursday or Friday. And for Christians, they look forward to either Christmas or a day before Christmas. So Mama breathing her last. On that day, how did you receive the shock?
I want to thank you for having me today. I've heard good things about you. You are one of the best.
Thank you,
and
sir.
I appreciate your coming today.
Thank you, sir.
My name is Gbenga Akinbobola. I'm from Ondo State. I live here in Lagos, and I have my businesses here in Lagos. But I'm always in and out. I have businesses in abroad too, and I lost my mom on the 25th, on the Christmas day. It was a terrible day. As a matter of fact, when you lose somebody who you love so much, you cannot really accommodate the pain, because my mom, she was so close to God. She was a Christian. She devoted all her life to Christ. I could remember when we were small, when she would wake you up, say, oh yeah, I'll see you. When we were small, she would take us to church. She will, after church, 6 a.m., we'll be coming back from the church. Wow. You know, she injected that Christ into all our kids. And this is what I always tell people around me. When you have kids growing up, you give your kids two things. Number one thing I would like everybody to acknowledge today is God first.
God first.
That is number one. Forget about wealth. Forget about property. Forget about every other thing you can think of. When you give your child Christ, Allah, God, you've given that child everything he needs in life to navigate he or herself
through life.
Let's give thanks to God. She did everything. She did everything. She was devoted to Christ. And at the same time, I want to use this opportunity to tell our viewers, when you have a mother, there is nothing like having that connection with your mother, taking care of your mom. It's number one, it automatically builds your kind of person. It helps you to prepare wherever you are going to in life. So when you have a mom that is so caring, that has that connection with you, she calls you anytime. On Sundays, you know that definitely, even if you don't see her call, you know there's a problem.
Wow.
Sunday evening, Gbenga, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé láti church ni, mo gbàdúrà fún ẹ, mo gbà. At times, you know, it is a difficult thing. I don't pray for anybody to go through this kind of situation.
Wow.
Even at times, even when she died, you know, when I came back about a week to her death, I came back and I called her. I said, Mommy, because I was away for a very long time. I said, Mommy, Ibolewa, I have to see you. You have to come to the house. Okay. Even when you give her that news that I'm back, you will see that joy.
Excitement.
The excitement in her that, oh no, Mommy, today, plane, kiniko. You know, that kind of thing. It's a memory that I when I think about it, I would just, at times, I burst into tears.
Wow.
That what is going to be the next step? But in every situation, like I keep telling people around me, let us be thankful to God. You understand? It's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing.
Another thing, another shocking thing that is not shocking because a lot of people know this. You're a giver, you're a philanthropist. But the day you gave your mom that luxurious mansion, can you just take us back to it a little bit?
Like, I said earlier on, it's good to take care of your mom.
Your parents.
Your parents, yeah, thank you. Your parents, that's a good correction. Your parents. When you take care of them, there's a kind of spirit in you that you want to do something good, something fantastic, something memorable, something they can never forget. Even when they go to their God, they will still think about it that, my child did something like this for me. You know, I just thought of it that, you know, she's a wonderful mother. Let me do this, let me do that. I called her. I asked her a question. I said, where do you want house in Lagos State?
Where do you want house
in Lagos State? He said, Mommy, okay. Mo church me wa ni Daraba. I want it in Surulere. Money really? I said, okay, Mommy, I'll talk to you later. And I called a fantastic man. His name is Gbenga.
Wow.
Wonderful man. I said, Mommy, ẹ jẹ́ ká kọ́lé fún Mommy. Owani ni Surulere. Okay, you know Surulere, no problem, blah, blah, blah. And we took over from there and we built the house. But I refused, like me, when I want to do something, I don't say it. Yeah, I don't like saying it. We built the house. I called all my friends, including Alhaji Wasu Ayinde.
Bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ Barcelona, bẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ Tenerife, bó sì jẹ́ Madrid ni bó ṣe Malaga, a máa ju ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ọ̀nì o, ọmọ Akinbobola, Islander, Gbenga ọkọ̀ àdìyà.
Wow. I said, no, I want to show my mom one thing, a surprise package for her. He said, really? Okay, I'm coming on my way. As a matter of fact, he was going to show that day. He said, Gbenga, no, I must come. I must leave that show and come to you first. From your house, I'll be going to that show. You know, I was really, really impressed, you know, for that message he gave me that day. So when she came to the house, I called all her pastors. She was like, maybe he's one of Gbenga's projects. And the pastor now mentioned one thing to her. This is your property. She says, Mommy, after so many prayers, Mommy, this is your house. She fainted. When she fainted, I was like scared that what kind of thing is this? I was like joking, you know. I had to carry her and say, Mommy, mo shere ni o. She started praying.
Wow.
She started praying, you know. She's a mom. When you give her a good news, the next thing you see, she roll on the floor and thanking God. God, this is it. This is the answer. This is what you've done. This is my prayer. This is that. This is, you know. Let me just thank God.
How fulfilled are you seeing many things you've done to make her happy while she was alive?
Number one, I can't even recollect. But there's one thing I want you to understand. If I start telling your viewers now what I've done to my mom, we are going to spend a whole year talking about it. The most important thing I always say is, let us just be close to our parents. Let us give them the love when they really need that love from us. You know, let us do whatever it takes. Let us show that love to them. It is important. And let me tell you one thing about my mom. She was a great mother. She was simple. She was humble. She doesn't get even difficult for her to get angry with anybody.
Wow.
She always carried everybody along. She carried everybody along before she died. You know? And when it comes to a church thing, she doesn't joke with it. That is God. She doesn't joke with God. She's always one-on-one with God. She always prays to God. You will see that sincerity thing with her, with God.
Wow. How many children is Mama survived with?
We thank God for everything. She survived with 4 kids.
Wow. Yeah, and your position?
I'm the first son in the family.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm the first son in the family.
So for every guy who sees Gbenga Islander, who says, oh, I want to be like him. I want to. It is not about your style now. It is about your person. We've seen a lot of people saying great things about you. What would you tell that person?
The only advice I can offer is just to be good. Just be a good man and have integrity. And no matter the situation you are going through, don't look at it like, well, let me forget about my name. Let me do whatever I can do. Let me do whatever it takes to do this, to do that. You know, just be a good guy. Just be a good man and have focus and be close to God.
Were you born with a silver spoon?
No, I wasn't.
Can you remember that moment where you, your 4 siblings, and your mom will eat in one plate? And where in Lagos?
You want me to cry?
That is what I want to
I won't cry. You want me to cry, but I won't cry.
That is what I want to hear.
You want me to cry? I won't cry. Let's thank God for everything. I thank God that everything is past now. You understand? Everything is past now. She did a fantastic thing one time. She took her wedding clothes to the market to sell, to send her children to school.
Allahu Akbar.
Her wedding clothes, she took it, she packed it, said, Gbenga, I'm taking these clothes to the market to sell so people can go to school. You know, when you have that kind of memory, keep ringing bells in your head, and you have that kind of tattoo on your forehead, moving with it everywhere, you can never forget that kind of mother.
Wow. So, in case you come to Federal Palace Hotel, come 28, and you see the caliber of people that are going to celebrate Mama, the governors, the senators, the who is who in Nigeria who are going to be gathered here to celebrate Mama, you should know that Mama surely decides to be celebrated. For her to sell her wedding clothes, valuable things, to send all her 4 children to school, to sell her property, to make sure Gbenga Islander, the Akinbobola that we see, that people say, Shoti Risha, but boy, fine, go, to bari yawe, to bari boshe match. So when you see him celebrating Mama, just be rest assured that he knows that Mama has found solace in the heart of the Lord, and Mama is living so well after her death. So it's nice chatting with you.
Thank you so much.
I
want to use this opportunity to thank everybody for their support, for their love. Immediately, I passed the news to them that I lost my mom. Everybody have been so wonderful to me. My friends, my family, my brothers, my sisters, everybody. I'm using this great opportunity to thank every one of them. God will protect everybody till that time. And after that time, God will still shield his protection on everybody. I want to thank everybody, and I also use this opportunity to thank Biola Orishile for also giving me this opportunity to show this gratitude to everybody. I really thank you, and I appreciate your coming here today. Thank you so much. Yami Bosede Akinbobola Oladapo Akinbobola, ìyá mi tó dáa, ìyá mi tó pàtàkì, ìyá mi tó yẹ pé kò fi ọmọ ẹ̀ lẹ̀, ìyá mi tó yẹ pé ó máa ń dúró ti ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ gbogbo. Ẹ máa sunre o, ẹ máa sùn, Ọlọ́run máa tẹ́ yín sáfárẹ. Mo mọ̀ pé ibi tẹ́ wà lénìí, ẹ wà pẹ̀lú Jésù. Ẹ dẹ̀ máa sunre lágbára ọlẹ́tẹ̀ tí sunre, ọpẹ́ ní fọ́lọ́run. Mo dúpẹ́ o fún gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe nílé ayé mi àti àwọn àbúrò mi àtàwọn tó súnmọ́ yín àtàwọn tó wà pẹ̀lú wa. Mo dúpẹ́ o, mo dúpẹ́ o, mo dúpẹ́. Amigos, baby ahí en España, muchas gracias. Tú mucho conmigo. Yo saludo a tú en España. Tú muy bueno persona. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Yo saludo tú todos el mundo. Muchas gracias. Ẹ ṣé gan o, mo dúpẹ́ o. Ẹ ṣé gan, mo appreciate ẹ. Gbogbo bẹ́ ṣe dúró tì mí, bẹ́ ṣe ń wá sọ́dọ̀ mi, tó ń pè mí, tó súnmọ́ mi títí dìsín. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ everybody. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.